Do you want to know how the universal case feeder and case collator works on the Lee app press? Stay tuned to find out. Guys, here's our Lee app press. I've installed the universal case feeder and the collator on this unit. This is an upgrade to the Lee app press. I actually have one of these on my Lee Pro 1000. I like it. I think it works great. And for a lot of people that have not used the collator and the universal case feeder, I think they'll be surprised to know that it does a pretty good job of orienting the cases head side down inside the bullet feed tubes. So what I'll do is I'll drop some bullets in here and just kind of show you how that process works and how quick it is. Again, I'm working with 9mm. And generally, these things hold about 20 rounds or so, a 9mm per tube. And there's 4 tubes here on this unit. And what you want to do is just take a handful of cartridges and drop them in there and just give it a little shake here. And you can see them all filling up in the tubes now. And I have found this very good for orienting the cases correctly. And just a little shake. Put some more in there. Okay, and I'll get another view here for you guys so you can see it a little bit closer as they're falling down into the tube. You can see here I've got a bunch of 9mm loaded in the collator, and it works just like the other one. This is the one that actually comes with the Lee app press here. It looks very similar. You just install it, you load up the tubes. The directions are pretty straightforward. I don't feel like I need to go through that. But then I'll just show you how this thing rotates and continue on. Right now we've got about maybe somewhere between 90 and 100 cases totally loaded in these 4 tubes. You saw how quickly that they kind of orient themselves. And now we'll just kind of move through these. In my case, I'm dropping all the primers out of the bottom into another bucket. I don't actually have the little deal, and you can see here it hung up. What I'll do is I'll pull it back, and what's happened is the primer didn't drop out of the bottom. I don't think it's a problem with the press. It might be with this Lyman universal decapping die that I'm using, but letting it off a little bit allowed it to drop out, and I can keep moving. Again, you saw that happen there. So I'm going to pull this case out. I'm going to let it go all the way down to it again. There it is. Now it dropped out. All right, now I'm out of cases. You can see all you got to do is turn this and rotate it to the next tube. You see they've dropped down, and I can keep going. I can tell you right now it's already hung up. So I'll pull this one out and I'll drop it back down through there, and there the primer dropped. That's the only hang up I've had really, is around these primers not completely leaving the case. And again, I think it has to do with this Lyman decapping tool that I'm using. Sometimes it just hangs up because the primer didn't drop completely free. So I'll look into that. It's not been horrible. It's way faster than trying to do this by hand or any other method that I can think of. And you can see now we're out again. I'll just turn the tube. out again. I'll rotate the tube, and now this is the last tube. Okay, so you guys saw that was approximately 100 rounds that we just put through there. And the big thing is the lead collator and how it puts them all face down with the base end down. If you'll notice, that was maybe 100 rounds that went through the collator. Every single one of those landed in there perfectly. I do occasionally get one that flips over, but it is very rare. I'm talking maybe 1 out of 400 to 500 will flip down the wrong way. Just one. It is very reliable, surprisingly, and it's super fast to load up and go. All right, guys, there you have it. That's the Lee Universal Case Feeder and the Lee Collator on the Lee app press. If you liked what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave those below. I'm always glad to answer some questions. So until next time, happy shooting.